Hello and welcome to Canvassing DFW. I am Jose on the mic, your host. And with me, as always, is the lovely, amazing dancer, Amay. Baby, how are you?
I am wonderful, Jose. How are you today?
I am doing fabulous. I'm glad to be here. Also, for the viewing audience, we have with us a special guest, local legend, Luqman Rashada. How you doing, brother?
I love the local legend thing.
Yeah, hey, you know what?
Like
That's
I've been around.
Right, yeah. See, we're trying to build this thing.
There you go. Get some viewers.
Heck yeah, man. Heck yeah. You know, and trying to help out the locals, man. This is why we were here.
How cool would it be if you just had like 500,000 views in the first week?
That would be awesome.
That would be pretty cool.
Yeah, I would
put
love
that
that.
out in the
I was
universe.
just
just kind of put that out there.
Yeah.
Yes, let's make that happen.
Yeah, the microphone is picking up the thoughts.
Yeah, speaking of that,
Side joke.
yeah, that's a side joke.
That's a side joke.
Turns out Luqman uses the same mics that
Oh my gosh,
we're currently on, so
yeah.
he's quite familiar with them. I told him, yeah, man, these things will pick up your thoughts. They're awesome. The traffic that goes on outside the studio here, yeah, they'll pick up everything.
So the way, yeah.
Yeah, there's no need to hit that.
So the way that we met you was watching you play at Soho Food and Jazz here in Dallas. So
Yeah, support that place. Get down there. But food is awesome.
Yeah.
The wait staff is crazy. Kooky. I love them. Mm-hmm. They're awesome.
And it's always changing, man. You guys haven't been there in a while, but there's some characters that roll through there, man.
Oh yeah.
And they're all good people too, man.
Yeah, they're all good. That's the thing. I love the vibe of that place because you get all these wild characters that come through there.
And it's always changing, man.
Yeah.
And I've been there playing off and on for at least 4 years now.
Right.
4 or 5 years. So I've seen it. I've seen the characters change and the evolution of the place. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
And so when are you playing there next?
The next time I'll be playing there is this Thursday and Friday.
Really?
Yay!
Oh, right on.
I'm so going. We're there.
Well, how often are you there?
You can usually catch me there on Thursday nights regularly.
Nice.
All but the first Thursday. So maybe 3 or 4 Thursdays out of the month.
Okay.
From 7 to 11, and then I do maybe 3 or 4 happy hour sets on Fridays and Saturdays.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, from 6 to 8. So yeah, so I'm there. I'm there quite a bit. That's a regular spot for me.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, I knew you were pretty much a regular. Just wasn't sure what day you showed up.
Yeah.
All right, sweet. So
I show up and I show out.
yeah, right. Yeah,
When I do.
You certainly do. I'll have to let the folks know, right? And we just have every Thursday, pretty much. We can they can catch you over here at Soho.
And if you'd like to find out where I'm going to be playing,
There you go.
Yeah, well, there you go.
Websites.
The
Yes.
website. Boom.
Right, and we can put the text there too. So what have you been up to?
man, I've been playing. I've been making a living as a musician, man.
That is wonderful.
I've been at Soho. I've been all over Dallas, Frisco, Richardson, and just doing private shows, man. So like full-time music.
How cool is that, man? Getting paid for what you like to do.
It's pretty cool, man. It's pretty cool. Actually, pretty surreal a lot of times. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of the guys I know, they might play on the weekends, right?
Uh-huh.
And that's how they get that out. That's how they get their energy out. But they have a full-time job during the week.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I get to literally my days are spent trying to figure out what I'm gonna do, and then my nights are spent playing music. So aside from playing music live, I've been in the studio working on some singles and an EP that I'm trying to get ready as soon as possible. So recording, playing.
Very nice, very nice.
Yeah.
So one thing that we want to always talk about on our podcast is what has been a big challenge that you came across, wanting to be a full-time musician. Did you always want to be a full-time musician?
I didn't always want to be a full-time musician. I think I always wanted to entertain.
Mm-hmm.
But growing up, I was such a shy kid, right? So it never felt like something that was attainable, right? So I'll take you back. So my earliest memory playing music was singing to my granny over the telephone. I used to live in Atlanta, Georgia, with my whole family.
Okay.
And my granny used to live in Dallas. And she used to have me sing Just My Imagination by Temptations.
Oh, wow. Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that works.
That's the early memory. I was like 4 or 5 or something at that time.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I don't even know what I sounded like at the time. Probably like little Michael Jackson or something like that.
Little Mike.
Little Mike, you know. I'll be there. All that, right? So throughout my childhood, my mother always, I had a big family, brothers and sisters, nieces and nephews. And so my mom always loved to put on like
How many
stage
kids?
shows. I had 4 older sisters, little brother, 2 nieces and a nephew.
So 6 of you.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I was one of 7. So yeah, I know what. Yeah, I know.
How many
what
brothers
big
and sisters?
2 girls. It was 5 boys. So yeah.
2 girls, 5 boys.
Yeah.
Are you in the middle?
The dead metal. Absolute dead metal.
3, 3, and then you.
No, it was
4 of
it was 2 boys, girl, me, girl, and 2 boys. My mom was an engineer, symmetrical. Yeah.
You know what? That's a different experience than I had because I had a lot of sisters.
you can't even. Yeah, you can't even
We had
imagine.
a lot of brothers.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
like,
you can't even imagine.
Yeah.
That's wild, man.
And so, what number are you?
I am second to last.
Uh-huh.
So 4 older sisters and a little brother.
Uh-huh.
Oh, there you go.
That is a different dynamic.
That's a
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, you're getting yelled at all the time.
Yeah.
So you said you a big
I don't remember I
family.
blocked that stuff
and
Just so long. Just so long. But I don't know.
so your mom would create an atmosphere.
She put together stage shows, and she still loves to do it to this day. She's so busy right now, but and everybody's so big, like nobody wants to do like what we were doing then, you know.
Yeah, you kind of outgrow that.
Yeah, you know. So I mean, we used to perform at community functions, senior citizen homes.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah, man, just moving around, doing nothing like touring or anything like that, but maybe once a month.
So she would set
twice a
that
month.
up.
Yeah, she would put together.
Keep you out of trouble. Is that why?
Part of it probably, but not the main thing. I think she just
Okay.
liked it. She liked to do it. You know, she liked to bring kids together and do stuff like that.
Wow.
Like she constantly talks about that still to this day.
Wow.
Wow, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's real cool.
That your mom will let that she'll actually do something like that. I mean, that's
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and like I said, she still be doing it, except she's like busy with just other stuff. You know.
Okay, I get you.
But I was a very shy kid growing up, and my mother would like force me into these situations where I had to be in front of people and sing and stuff like that. I love singing in front of my family, but when it came to like singing in front of everybody else, like that was hard. So fast forward to when I'm 16, right? And by this point, I've already said, okay, I'm not doing any more shows. You can't make me do it anymore.
The rebel comes out.
Yeah, exactly.
The
And that actually
16-year-old.
came out like 3 years before. Like when I was like 13, I was like, okay, I'm done.
I'm done.
Right? So I hadn't sing in a long time. But when I was 16, I decided to pick up playing guitar as like a birthday present to myself. And so, I was writing, I was playing, and so at this time I said, I want to get out there. I want to do something. So my mom was just talking to me in passing. She knows I wouldn't like sing unless if she asked or anything like that. So she's talking to me in passing. She's like, oh yeah, we're doing like this little fundraiser, yada yada yada. And she said, somebody bailed, they can't do it. I was like, I'll do it. Before I could even think know what I just said. What did I just say? Now I have to.
Now you got to go do it.
Now I gotta go do it, right? So for like a month, I worked on this one song. It was like a 10 minute long set or whatever. And the song was Redemption Song by Bob Marley.
Oh, there we go.
And so
Nice.
I worked on this like 6 minute long cover of that song, and I got on stage, and I was sweating like bullets.
Yeah.
And I was
Hands are
so
shaking.
nervous. Yo, hands are shaking, all that, man. I ain't look at nobody. I probably said my voice, look on Rashada. And then
Excuse me? Huh?
what'd you say?
What was that?
What'd you say?
Now that I think about it, somebody might have said, speak up. And I was, so,
How fast did you rush that thing?
you know what? I really think I kind of blacked out. I don't really know. Like I
zoned out?
I
Yeah.
went through the motions because I've been working on it for so long, right? So I just went through the motions, and once I was done, I said, I didn't die.
Imagine that.
I got through it. And since then, I did more of those same kind of like functions, fundraisers, until maybe 3 or 4 up until I was 19, and excuse me, these microphones pick everything up. They're gonna pick up me perfect.
Yeah, man, they do. I tell you, man, they'll pick up your thoughts. I hear what you're saying.
I don't want to burp on the microphone.
Yeah, right. Gotta turn away.
So when I was 19, I was working at this restaurant. They had live music Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Savor, you guys know Savor? When it was
Yes.
up, it was at the Tollway in Frankfurt.
Okay.
And now it's
By
some,
Clyde Warren Park, right? Say
no.
Oh.
Like 10 minutes north on the Tollway.
Oh, okay.
From here.
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
You know. And so I was playing over there, and they wanted to start doing a Wednesday night set, and so they had a bunch of people from the of the staff like audition and stuff like that. They had a couple. It was a guy and a girl, and they were cute, but they weren't all that talented. You know, it was real fun for them. You know what I'm saying? And so I decided, and so I don't know if I can't remember if the manager asked me or I offered, and I wanted to audition of my own accord. Whatever the case, I ended up doing a Wednesday night set there, and it was like a 2-hour set, and I had like 5 songs that I knew. It was My Girl, it was Maroon 5, it was something else, right? So I invited my whole family out, and somehow we filled out that entire 2-hour set with like sing along.
Oh wow!
All kind of stuff like that.
Come on, family, help me out here.
Yeah,
right?
some live karaoke.
Yeah, exactly. You know, songs that I'd written with family, just messing around, man. Maybe taking 45-minute breaks. I don't know. We got through it somehow. You know.
Sorry, band's got to take a smoke break.
Take a short break.
Yeah.
Keep it short, needs.
Yeah, right.
Stuff like that. I say all that to say that was the like launching pad
Yeah.
for me doing this like full time.
Gotcha.
So since then, they had a restaurant out in Allen, Texas, as well, Savor, and I started playing over there professionally. So that was the first paid gig I played at.
Okay.
Wow.
And then from there, I met people that connected me to here, and I've been able to sustain.
Yeah, keep it going.
Ever since, you know. So that's where it all started. It all started with the phone call, and then
I love it.
Yeah.
And so that's interesting. So your challenge, or one of your challenges, was just overcoming shyness, right?
I say, yeah.
Yeah. So do you get a little nervous before you perform each time?
It feels a little different now. Like it feels a little different. It's because at this point it's not right there on the surface. It's like just a little like something that it's like. How do I have an example? I need an example for this.
It's not nervousness. It's more of anxiousness.
Like, it's more like anxiousness.
Yeah.
Like I feel it, but a voice inside my head just says, "Shut up." Like,
Yeah.
you're gonna do it. Like,
Right.
You know, just
Start tuning that thing.
just do your thing.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so no.
Yeah. Well, I perform, dancing. So what?
Oh man,
Yeah. So what I.
that's your whole body like moving. If you get nervous.
Oh yeah, so you get. I remember there was one competition where I had my high heels, my costume, and I was so nervous. I had such adrenaline, and the competition was at a hotel. So I went to the gym and I got on the treadmill with my high heels and everything. I'm sure people thought I was insane. I didn't care because I had to do something.
walk it off.
with
Get it all out.
Yeah.
Is that also like a workout? Do dancers do something like that? Like
They should, yeah. And most of
good.
them do. Like at the top of their game, they're absolutely in training and yoga. But I had just so much energy. I thought I was going to jump out of my brain, So I had to do that. And then, so I still get nervous before I perform, before I do a group class. But one of my someone I perform with a lot, we call it normal nervous. Are you nervous? Normal nervous.
Normal nervous.
Like
Has to
normal
be
nervous.
expected.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And then you go and then it's fine.
You do your thing, and you've been
Yeah.
doing it a long time.
Yeah.
Like, and I've been doing the same thing. Like, I can't even count how many like shows I played at this point. Like, for me to be like crazy nervous at this point would be like I wonder like there's something wrong with me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I gotta get comfortable at a certain point.
Yeah.
But I will say there are certain things like like if it's something very specific, like a funeral or a wedding.
Oh, yeah.
A wedding ceremony, not a reception. If it's like a wedding ceremony, those things make me a little like I get that like butterfly. Like it gets more like real at that point, because I really think like when I play wedding ceremonies, I don't think my clients think about it like this, or clients in general think about the fact that they're hiring a musician to be like a part of that moment, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Like
pressure.
you know how like couples usually, the ladies think that this is this big moment, right? This is it's gonna happen once in a lifetime, right? I don't think they really understand like how they're inviting an artist in.
The whole fairy tale thing's going on in their head.
Man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And if the musician messes up, then he kind of
Let me
ruins
start
that.
over.
Yeah.
She ruins that moment, you know. But I think about stuff like that, so I feel that inside, and so I just don't want to make a mistake when it comes to stuff like that.
Sure, yeah, man, I get it. I used to do photography for wedding, and
There you go.
yeah, dude, it's
Yo.
you gotta capture everything.
Yo, you can't miss your mark on that one,
You
man.
can't miss that thing. I mean, it's gotta happen. I mean, and so you get that pressure. But once they like I said, once they light the candle, and all of a sudden, boom, you're focused on what you're doing.
Yeah.
You don't even think about it.
Man. Yeah.
Yeah, you just go through it.
You do it.
So every time we see you, in the past,
Yeah.
you were performing, so we got to talk to you a little bit, but you know how to do your thing. Tell us about the American Idol thing. No, I need to know.
First off, where'd you guys hear about this? Because it's been
From
a while.
you.
Did I tell you about it?
Yes.
When was the last time I saw you guys?
Wow, it's
Been a while. Yeah,
Oh, you know what? More than a year? It's been more than a year?
Probably.
probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
So if that's the case, then what you're referring to was the voice thing.
Oops.
And later on there was an American Idol thing.
Yeah, there was an American.
Oh.
So yeah,
I
so
checked
like,
it out.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So
okay.
I did my research. I actually checked that out.
it's all on the website.
It's all on the website.
It's all on the website.
Oh.
So let's go back to the voice. The voice was the thing that started it, that led into the American Idol thing. So so this was season 6. Season 6, 2013, and I used to hang out at my sister's place with my nieces and nephews, and we used to watch these like 1-minute clips that they have on of the show of the people singing, yeah. And so my niece tells me one day that they're holding auditions in Austin, and so I was like, okay, let's just take a mega bus down to Austin and see like what's.
Did you take the whole family?
No, I just took me.
Okay.
I for stuff like that, I gotta know that it's real. You know what I'm saying? So I'll go, I'll scout it, and if it's cool, I'll go back to the home and then we work from there.
Yeah.
So went down to Austin, went through the audition process, and they kept me behind. There was 10 people in the room. 6 of them they told, "Thank you for coming out.
See you next tour."
See you next tour. See you in another city.
Yeah.
Whatever. Four of us, they kept there, and they said, "We'd like you guys to come back for another audition."
Oh, wow.
And so I was like, "Oh, that's cool."
Okay,
so,
nice.
Yeah. So 3 days later, I go back down, do another audition. This time it's a little more people. This time they got cameras and stuff like that. Back in Austin, and go through that audition, do a little interview. They leave me behind. And I think that I went home, and so about a week later, then I got an email that said, "Congratulations, you made it to the blind audition." So
wow.
now the blind audition was executive audition, right? So that's the third one. That's the one right before.
Oh wow. Okay.
The blind auditions, right? Where you're on
I've seen the
stage.
show. I really like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, so I do that audition. Go back home again, maybe a week later, then they contact me again, and then I made it out to the blind auditions. It was crazy, man. I was out there in LA for like 3.5 weeks.
3.5 weeks?
3.5 weeks,
You
man.
did good then.
Well, all of it was like prep up until the show. You know what I'm saying? So
Wow.
Because
that's pretty extensive.
Yeah, well, you don't realize, man.
The behind the scenes.
All the behind the scenes stuff, all the filming. Like, I mean, we had like family and friends come in. I had my mom and my little brother out there. It's crazy. It's a lot of it's a big production process that goes behind like both of those shows. I say all of those shows.
Yeah.
America's Got Talent, all that.
Right.
And so where was I? What was the last thing I said?
So executive audition? No.
Oh, blind auditions.
Blind audition.
So out there 3.5 weeks, and unfortunately, the teams filled up before I had an opportunity to perform in front of judges.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's a specific number with each judge, yada yada.
Was that disappointing to you?
It wasn't disappointing until like when I got home, really, because.
Is that when they hit you?
Yeah, because really, in my head.
You'd be like, damn, then they don't know what they missed out on.
I've never had that out, but I'm
a humble guy.
I've never been like I think I'm the shit.
Yeah, you don't even know.
I mean, at least I don't say it.
No, let somebody else say it.
Exactly.
Be like, man, piss on them. They don't know what they're missing.
Yeah, exactly.
They can eat a turd.
Tell them what I'm thinking. Yeah. No, that's not me, man.
Luqman, this is your brain talking. I tell you, man, they'll pick it up.
So, as I was going through the process, it was 3 stages before the blind auditions.
Okay, that's exciting, right? Getting through each stage.
It was cool, but I never. But even from the very beginning, I didn't think about it like. I just thought about it as let's see what happens. Let's see what happens.
That's good. That's a good attitude.
You know what it did do for me was it I'd say sort of reassured me that I was doing something of value.
Nice.
Okay.
Because the odds that they calculated of being in that position to make it to the blind audition is 1 in 75,000.
Oh wow.
That's crazy odds.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So you're okay, so I'm.
This is
okay. I'm doing okay.
I'm doing okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it just kind of gave me. It just gave me a little motivation to.
To get keep going.
Confidence booster, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
I would think so. Yeah.
And so, 3 years later, I got contacted by email from a music producer for American Idol. It used to be for The Voice. And so he wanted me to come out to and do a private audition for the final season of American Idol. So
wow,
yeah.
Wow.
So
that's interesting to be a part of that.
It was crazy. So that was at the top of of 2016.
Okay.
So that was almost 2 years ago. And
that's kind of cool though.
So they contacted you. That's also talk about motivation, right?
Yeah, no, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man. It's really reassuring that you're not just I don't know, that you're on the right path.
Right.
You're
doing what you're supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
It's validation anyway.
Yeah,
exactly. People are calling you. Yeah.
Man, you really got a radio voice, man. I can't help it. I hear you so good in these headphones, man. Yo, as soon as you started talking,
So this personality had to go somewhere, right?
It's got to channel it somewhere.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So, thank you very much, though.
Just the way you said thank you very much.
I know. I get to hear that velvet voice every day. Isn't that nice? So, tell us about that last season of American Idol.
It was the last season.
Yeah.
Let's see.
What was your experience like?
What was the experience like? So I had a private audition in Dallas. It was right downtown at some hotel. I can't remember what it was. I think it might have been the Omni or something like that. So.
What was the song you selected for your audition? Do you remember?
What was the song that I sang? It might have been "Thinking Out Loud" by Ed Sheeran.
Yeah.
And that's the way I do it is a whole lot funkier than.
Show us.
I can.
Yeah.
Why not?
All right, this is what I came here for.
Yeah, right.
It's like playing guitar.
Yeah. It's like, oh, look, look, I just happen to have a guitar right here.
Because my specialty at the studio right now, Studio 22, is wedding dances. So this is a very popular song for the first dance. We got to hear this version.
Ooh. Yeah. This is I've recently added a cajon and a kick pedal. So basically just percussion to the set list in addition to the guitar.
Oh, okay.
And so it just sounds real sweet, man. You guys gotta hear it live.
We'll be there Friday or Saturday, either one.
It goes something like this. When your legs don't work like they used to before, and I can't sweep you off of your feet, yeah. Will your mouth still remember the taste of my love? And will your eyes still smile from your cheek? 'Cause darling, I will be loving you until we're 70. And darling, my heart could still fall as hard at 23. I'm thinking about how people fall in love in mysterious ways. Maybe just a touch of a hand, yeah. For me, I fall in love with you every single day. And I just wanna tell you I am. 'Cause honey, now take me into your loving arms. Kiss me under the light of 1,000 stars, and place your head on my beating heart. Oh, I'm thinking out loud, 'cause honey, we found love right where we are. Honey, we found love right where we are.
Right on, baby.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you don't like that, there's something wrong with it.
You're not hearing it right.
You're not hearing right.
You're not hearing it right.
And get outside yourself. That was awesome. Unplugged. There we go. This is what it's all about. Canvassing DFW, baby.
Yes. So that was your audition song, the Downtown Dallas.
I think so.
Let's just say it was.
Let's just say it was because I just did all that work.
Yeah,
Sure.
right.
Yeah.
So, you know.
So, yeah, that's exactly how it went.
If you think of a different song, we'll say, "Oh, we'll play that then."
You're
I
gonna have to. I think it was Temptations, actually. Let me.
Yeah. Oh yes, we are going to ask you to play it again. That was beautiful.
Yeah, that was
Thank
awesome,
you.
baby.
Thank you.
Yeah. So you got through that audition.
So got through that audition, and I think it was probably like a week, 2 weeks, and I heard back, and they said we want to have you out back in LA again.
So you're back in LA again.
So back in LA again.
Yeah.
And I think this was like 10 days or something like that.
Oh wow.
So it wasn't a 3-week deal.
No, that would have been cool though.
Yeah, that would have been cool.
I came home with a nice little check, and I didn't really have to work.
Really?
Because they, they give you, because you're off work. There's a lot of people that's off work, so.
So they try to sweeten the pot for you.
Yeah, they give you a little
Get a
money,
little taste.
Yeah. How far did
But
you?
if you're not spending any money to eat any food or anything like
Yeah.
that.
Do they provide that? Food
Yeah.
to feed you?
Yeah.
Oh, food is
sure.
good.
I don't know if I can talk about this stuff, but yeah, sure.
But
This is
the weight of my
Canvassing
heart is
DFW.
in my stomach, so I
What
need
is that?
to.
Hey, this is Canvassing DFW. That's what we do.
That's what we did. Yeah. Try to get the info out there, So
For the people.
yeah, for the people. So now if you you ever make it on one of these shows up there, you're gonna
Food
get
is good.
fed in bed, huh? So
Hey,
Yeah,
don't
that's
quote me
like-
on that, okay? They might change the game.
Yeah. Right.
And yeah,
yeah. Well, that's what it used to be.
that's what it used to be.
Yeah, we'll just go with that.
So, I'm trying to remember how that one went. I don't remember that one as clearly. I don't think I talk about it that much. Like I talk about the
voice
the
thing.
voice a whole lot more for some reason. Maybe I had more time to talk about it. I can't remember exactly anything after that. I mean, I didn't win the show. That's clear.
Mm-hmm.
But I think I made it to the third. the third round of Hollywood Week, and that's when I got eliminated. But that was the same thing, man. It was an experience that that very validating.
Sure, yeah.
Gave me more motivation to work and
Beautiful.
Well, especially because they called you. I mean, wasn't like you had to go out there and cast out or anything. Hey, come see me. No.
I just got an email one day.
It's like, hey, we'd like to have you out, and I'm like, sweet, I'm on.
You know what? I was actually thinking about it. Like when I got the email, I was like talking to my mom. I was talking to different people, and I was like, I don't even know if I really want to go out there and do it again. And then they really just said the simplest thing: is that what's the worst that can happen? And I was like, oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
But it sounds like
it's an experience.
You really handle those
Grab
situations.
that mic up.
Handle those
Sounds
situations
good.
in the best way.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Because did you experience that some of the other singers, when they got eliminated, it just like tore them up, broke them down?
Well, for The Voice, there was one girl in particular. This was her third time that she had like done it. Like that was the third time she did it, and the teams filled up for a lot of us, and she was one of those. And so she was bawling her eyes out.
Yes.
Devastated.
She was devastated, man.
Wow, dude.
And you are like excited to have had that opportunity and get that far. So.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I did have a moment when I got back home. I was pretty mad. I was pretty bummed. I ain't gonna talk to you in detail about what went on, but there was a time. But after all the smoke cleared, then I was able to
take it in. Like that was a pretty good experience.
Overcome that though, because with musicians, dancers, artists, we do encounter a lot of discouraging situations.
Yeah.
So how did you overcome that?
Well, like I said, I mean, once I had time to process everything that went on, then I was able to, just realize that it was, that's a part of life, and bigger than just the show.
Uh-oh.
There you go.
Wow.
I heard something happening over there.
She wants to get close to the guitar.
That's what it is.
Likes that guitar.
How about
Let's
that?
see. Should I fix it or leave it?
We gotta
We gotta fix it.
we gotta fix that. That doesn't look right.
Just says canvassing. Canvassing.
That's a little bit.
There will be some
disturbing.
editing.
No. You guys don't normally edit, do you?
Very little. We've had to
I
really.
don't think I've seen like one of the episodes. There was like, "We're gonna do and the flip scenes."
Nope.
Did it?
Nah, man. This is life, man. This is life right now.
This is real. This is real stuff
That was
right
a
there.
discouraging moment.
Ain't no editing, no.
And what we did was just put it right back on the wall.
And now we're back.
That's a great lesson. That's a great lesson for what we were just talking about before that happened.
Right.
That's it.
Right after it happened, smoke cleared.
And like, what do we do now? Okay, it's okay.
No, we just fix it. That's what we do.
It's a part of life, right?
Yes.
And so
Exactly
that's the conclusion that I came to when it came to that. Like, it's a part of life, and just like any part of life, you dust yourself off and you keep going. That's all it was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was nothing like profound that, like.
You just sit there and you think, you know what? It's a blessing that I actually got that opportunity. That's kind of what you look at.
Yes.
Yeah, that's all you do.
Yeah.
That's what right after you get, over the damn them, they're missing out.
I definitely heard a lot of people saying stuff like that, but that's never been my.
That's not your personality.
No, you
style,
got to
man.
stay positive, dude.
Yeah, it's not my style. I mean, I know, I'm confident in the sense that I know what I have to offer.
Sure.
But I'm not cocky in the sense that, like, you don't know what you're missing out on. I'm gonna be bigger than all y'all. I'm gonna fire all y'all.
All right. I'm gonna buy this place so I can fire you all.
Yo, that's a lot of like mental energy, like spit on something. Like
Exactly.
Like,
Negative, man. That's no.
Nah,
We're moving on.
Yeah, just like let it go. Like it's not worth the time.
Nope.
So.
No, I'm
So
not.
you have a very positive attitude.
Mm-hmm.
And where did you learn that positive attitude? I think a lot of it's in DNA, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
'Cause my mom is very much like that. My granny was too. I think I got that from my mom. The positivity, the smiling, the energy. My mom used to. There's a song that I have that I can't wait to record called "A Smile." What's it called? "Give a Smile Away" is what the song's called. Because my granny always used to say to my mom, and mom used to say to me, and then my granny used to say to me, "A smile don't cost a dime." Right?
No, it does not. I actually, I read that.
Yes. What, you don't take away from what my granny said? Yeah. But anyway, that's what she used to say, and so I just like to add on to that, and
I read it on your website, dude.
So actually, props to Granny.
So props to Granny.
Props to Granny, man. Props to Granny. That's hilarious, yo. Oh.
You knew you were gonna have fun here.
Oh, it was a good time, man. We're just having conversations, walls falling apart.
Yeah.
I love this.
So
This is about as real as it gets.
There you go,
you
man.
said you
I hate the living room. I love it.
can't wait to record that.
I can't wait to record that song.
Yeah. Can you play it right now?
Or a teaser, anyway.
A teaser. Oh, I'll give you a verse, and just a hook.
Okay.
There you go.
And man, I can't wait to record it.
We'll talk about that after you finish
Dedicating
this
it to
thing.
your mom and your granny.
Yeah, why not? Why not?
Hey, that's a good idea.
That's a good idea. You guys inspired us. Yeah. So it goes something like this. And we scratch.
Oh yeah.
There we go.
One more. Okay.
There you go.
I saw a lady just the other day. She looked so sad, as if the weight of the whole world was upon her back. Smiled at her as I walked on by, just to make her shine. She didn't have a smile of her own, so I gave her one of mine. But since a smile don't cost a thing, I'm gonna give them away for free. And then,
There you go.
and then there's more.
And then there's a lot
You gotta
more.
wait for that. You gotta wait for that.
So when is this? What's the? At what point of the process are we on this this album that you're working on? How close are we?
I would say 50% done,
Oh, 50?
Nice.
but I'd say 50% done. But there are some singles that I'll be releasing off of it. So with those are like 95%.
Oh,
they're
nice.
just going through the last stages, mixing, mastering,
A little polish on it, and then
little polish on it, and
slapping the button, they just put it out there.
There you go. I thought you said slap it on the butt.
Yeah.
Is that what you said? I thought you said slap a button on it. No.
Slap
That
it
too.
on, slap it on the button, and get it out of there.
Yeah. Oh, like
Get going.
like spank the baby.
Yeah, get it going.
That's where it comes from. Yeah.
There
Slap
you
a
go.
button on it.
Yeah, that could work.
Wait a minute. What does that mean? That's some deep thought. Where can we find this this music?
You'll be able
When
to
you
find
finally
it,
get it.
you'll be able to find it everywhere. You'll be able to find it on the website, lukemusic.com. I guess everywhere you can get music. iTunes, Apple
Google
Music,
Play, that sort of thing.
Google Play. Yeah, probably anywhere that you can get music,
Right
and
on.
you'll be able to go to my website and find out all those different sources.
Sweet.
Yeah, so
All right, right on, dude.
man, I can't. And the other two songs, maybe I can just play it for you.
Yes.
Yeah, sure, why not?
I was being selfish if I asked you again. That's your idea.
I can sing for the last whatever time we got, man. I'm fine.
Oh, that sounds wonderful.
Sing and talk. Have a sing along.
Yeah, you-
you don't want me to sing.
Yeah, no, you don't.
But
She's
I'll
a great
snap.
she's a great dancer, man. But
You gotta
yeah,
know your lane.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, man. You got to know what you're doing.
I would be on those American Idol and The Voice as the joke, like the people, the funny,
Yeah.
the funny person. The things they know how to sing, but they don't.
You'd have to wear
But actually, I know that I don't.
you have to wear some funky clothes though too.
Right.
Yeah,
You
well-
gotta get a full
Have a
package
whole
of
Yeah, you got to do the whole
Yeah.
the whole thing.
to get on the show. You can't just sing bad. You gotta
Hey.
dance.
Yeah, you got to look like an old TV test pattern. Like,
You have a family member.
God, what?
The whole shit did.
Yeah.
That's what they call that.
Yeah.
We just
So
use
when you gonna
cliches today. So.
Yeah, when you gonna send that tablecloth back?
Yeah, exactly.
Good Lord.
Okay, so we'll let you sing.
Okay, this song is called "I Love You."
Oh.
I like that reaction from the ladies. That should be the
Yeah.
reaction. So it goes something like this. I love you. They're the oldest words alive. To hear them once again, you can't decipher if they're truth or if they're lies. They've scarred you so many times before. To hear them once again makes your heart beat and your heart weep. But I implore you to listen and listen with your heart to these three words I say to you as I sing these three words to you. That I speak truth when I say I love you. I love you. Know that I speak truth when I say baby, baby, baby. Know that I speak truth when I say that I love you. The color of my passion burns bright red. You can hook me up to a polygraph and watch that little needle go mad. It's not that I speak false, but it's because each time that I hear your name, my heart grows wings and flies away. Hope you'll fly away with me too. Upon the words I say to you, look in your heart, you know that I speak truth. You know that I speak truth when I say I love you. I say I love you. Oh yeah. Know that I speak truth when I say baby, baby, baby. Know that I speak true words when I say I love you. Won't you take one more chance with love? A leap of faith into my arms. I'll catch you, girl, you won't be harmed. But take your time, I won't rush you, baby, 'cause I love you. I love you.
Right on, dude.
Something like that.
Yeah, something like that. Awesome. Very nice.
Yeah, man. So that was
Very nice.
That one is hopefully the first single.
Okay.
You know, so I got two songs that I'm working on like simultaneously. So I'm hoping to have those out, man, soon. I don't want to quote a time right now, man, because
Who's doing the work for you? Give them a shout out.
I'm not exactly sure yet.
Oh, okay.
So whoever does it, let's just give the shout out now.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I don't know.
I thought you had your mixologist already.
Not yet. I've done all the production, all the songwriting, the production. I've done all that myself.
Okay. Oh, okay.
So the song is there. You know, it just needs to be cleaned up,
Okay.
polished, and
Yeah, throw a little polish on it. Slap it on the
slap it
butt.
on the button. I was trying to remember. Slap it on the button and send it out.
Slap it on the butt and send it out.
Yeah, man. So,
Get
Go
going.
have a good day.
That's it.
go out there and be somebody.
Yeah, man. Go make me some money.
Yeah.
Right?
Heck yeah. That's just why we're doing this.
You know what I'm saying?
All right. Sweet.
It's a great song. When I listen to you singing different love songs, it really sounds authentic from your heart.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we had some dancers on the one of our last podcasts, and they were talking about a dance, rumba, which is the dance of love and romance. and he says, but
I think I remember this part.
our interpretation is people might not like it because, love can be dark sometimes.
Yeah.
And then, of course, she said 90% of the time.
Wow.
She's a quick little wit there.
That
But
she
anyway,
is.
so I do like the authenticity. It feels like it's coming from your heart. You're telling a great story.
Yeah, and I grew up listening to love songs, and so I love the songwriting that goes into the because a lot of that has to do with the feeling that you feel when
Your
when you hear it.
experiences, right?
Yeah, and the experiences as well.
Yeah.
I've had some very interesting experiences that have like culminated through. You'll hear them throughout, different songs and stuff like that you hear that are released. So,
Yeah.
So do you try to write then when you're
Familiar with
feeling
those.
that moment, whatever it is?
no, it's usually later on.
Okay.
I don't think I've written any love songs like right there in that moment. Like
Because you're probably enjoying yourself at that moment. That's not what I meant, boys.
That's not what I was thinking. Okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't
For
think
the
that
ladies
either.
in the audience,
really.
you know what I'm talking about.
What are you thinking, Amy?
All right.
Say it on the mic. What are you thinking?
I just, the whole experience of being in love is just well, first of all, it can be beautiful. Most of the time it is for me, and so
It can be dark too.
It can
just
be
like,
dark.
It can get dark.
Yeah. It
Sure
can be
it can.
moody, right?
oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's
So,
like any emotion.
so you like love songs and you've been singing those and listening to them.
Yeah, man.
That's-
So, like a lot of my early influences, Stevie Wonder, Donny Hathaway, James Taylor. Those are some guys I listened to when I was like developing my voice. So when I started playing at 16, excuse me. I hate the fact that this doesn't read my thoughts and it can read my burps even.
It picks up everything.
That's a great ongoing joke.
I know, right?
Throughout this podcast. So when I started playing guitar at 16, I also started honing my vocal ability as well. So those are some artists that I listened to, man. Donny Hathaway. I always like singing high. I've always really envied guys that can
They can get up in that upper register.
Yeah, how do you make your voice do that?
See, mine, I can't do that with mine.
You gotta practice.
No, I just can't. I've tried and it just doesn't work.
Let's hear it. Let's try.
No, we're not gonna do that.
We're not gonna do that.
No, we're not gonna do that. We're here to interview you.
That could be fun.
That could be fun.
Yeah. No, we're not gonna do that. I got a little too much bass in my voice to do that.
It's a radio voice.
Yeah,
It really is.
I gotta save it for the radio.
What do you say at the beginning? Welcome to Canvassing Dallas.
Yeah.
Hello, welcome.
Hello and welcome to Canvassing DFW.
I don't have a radio voice.
No.
I don't have that. That doesn't flow that way.
Doesn't flow that way.
So you have a great voice, though, and
You do
is
have
it
a great voice.
Self-trained, or did you have some vocal coaches?
Not nothing formal, but my sister's a singer, my mom's a singer. I listen to singers, so just like that, but never like any classes. Same thing with guitar. Like I'm self-taught.
Wow.
Really?
I'm a YouTube baby, so
Oh, there you go.
that's how I learned how to play, man. YouTube.
Let me see what he's doing.
How's he? Yeah, exactly. Stuff like that, man. So YouTube.
Wow.
People always ask me, do I teach classes? And I go, nah, I don't have time to do that. I would love to do that at some point, like open a school or something like that. Would be cool, But
Yeah.
later on down the line, right now I gotta focus on me and getting
your brand out there.
Yeah, getting this stuff out.
Right on.
And so you have some regular places that you play. So we know Soho's one of them.
Oh yeah. I'm glad you mentioned that. So throughout July, I think it's like 3 more Sundays, maybe 2. In July, there's a spot called Henderson Tap House. You guys know that spot?
I've heard of it.
It's right off 75 Henderson. I guess is it south? It's west on Henderson off 75, about less than a mile down. And I play there Sundays in July, noon to 3.
Brunch.
Yeah. So
brunch out. Nice.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah. So that's a fun spot. That's for any people listening in Dallas.
Yeah.
Come check that out. That'd be cool.
Yes.
Outstanding.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool. All right, man. We're going to wind this thing down because I know you're busy. Luqman, it was great having you on.
Yes.
Yes.
was
Peace
awesome.
and blessings, guys.
That's exactly what we need to do, and awesome guitar work, man. Every time we can have a an open mic like that, that'd be great. The lovely May, thank you for being here as well.
Thank you so much for
Guys,
being here. I
let-
appreciate you playing.
Yes, let me know if you guys ever want to do this again. I would be totally happy to come
You
back
got
and do
it.
more
It's a
songs.
deal.
And, yes, let me know. Let me know.
All right, well, this has been another episode of Canvassing DFW. I am Jose on the mic. Thank you for being here. Luqman.com. I'll catch you on the flip.